Hey guys, Gary Schultz from Cyclone Vans. I got some headlights from Amazon, headlight bulbs, I guess, LEDs, and we're gonna put them on the van here. So here's what it looks like with the halogen bulbs. You know, they're just pretty dim. These Oxido LED lights for the sprinter van here on Amazon, $59. I got a deal on them for $12 off, so actually they were $43. It's a cold day in Minnesota, but I'm gonna do this. Here's these running lights. We'll go pull out the original ones from the van, and then we'll see how they match up to these, and hopefully those will work. See here, that's the spot. Just pull on this tab here, this guy, and this comes off, and then we're gonna get this bulb out. Boy, that was too easy. Well, that does look like the Oxido bulb, doesn't it? Okay. Well, let's go look at it. Okay, so here we go. Those are the same. They do match. Pretty close. So let's see if we can get this one in. As you can see, this has a nice little fan on the back here. Keep it cool, which you want in a bulb like this. And then it's got this little transformer, and hopefully it says tear invalid, whatever that means. So I hope it fits. Here, let's check one more thing. The length of the bulb, you know, since this fits behind, okay, it's not quite as long as the old bulb, so it should fit right in there. So there's the cord. And then, so this has got a tab on it. Looks like the tab is in the upper right. So like that. You just shove this in there. And put the cap back on, I guess. Let's try it. Let's see how that one works. I'll start it up. So I got it on here. It's not throwing any kind of a error on the dash here. This here is just the doors open, but you can see the headlights on, and no error. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, that looked pretty bright. I like it. You guys see that real good? You can kind of see the bulb in there, but it sure is a lot brighter than it was. So that's good. It's winter here, so it's not the funnest thing to do in the winter. Let's see, I'm standing in a snowbank here, but they're in. At least for the headlights, they're in. Okay, so I returned these. They're not going to fit for the daytime running lights, and then I found these. The running light is an H15, so I found this. And the reason I bought this, let's just open it up here. It has the CAN bus error-free in it, and that will keep it from throwing a warning light on the dash. So I ordered these. You can see it's got the right connector there, and so I'm pretty happy about that. Boy, they put some interesting pictures on this thing. So it's not just the daytime running lights, it's the daytime running light and the high beam all in one. Okay, so we got these bulbs now, and these are definitely the right ones. So these are the ILEO ones, AILEO from Amazon. I'll put a link down below. You can see they have a little fan built in here, and you know, they're just got some nice heat sinks there, good cooling. I think they'll be all right. So I'm gonna go get the old bulbs out of there. I'll show you that. So we're gonna do that inside bulb there. You can see the halogen bulb in there. Here's our low beam right here. Just pull this little cap off. It's hard to do this with one hand. Just reach inside, get the bulb twisted out. Okay, so I gave it a little twist, and basically what happens is these connectors here twist in and out of a connector inside there. So I just, and it comes out counterclockwise. So here it is. I'm on the driver's side. Turn it 90 degrees that way. So here's the install position. Remove it by turning that way toward the driver's side. And it comes right out. You can see I've got a hold of the back of this thing with his pliers. It comes out easy, but. So here's a good comparison of these bulbs, and you know, you can see the flange here. Try to get a good shot of that. So if they're both facing the same way here, so you can kind of see the flanges there. It matches up good. So let's go put it in. Okay, so that's a fail. That is not going in there. I tried every which way I could, and there's no way. I took off the gasket even, and there's no way to spin it. I mean, this edge is right up tight against the connector in there, and it isn't twisting in. Okay, we got the next set of lights here from Amazonian. These are interesting because I think they'll fit a little better than those last ones that were too fat. Let's see, I'm opening these real time. So you can see how the body of this thing is a little bit smaller than this raised area where the connectors are. So that's the difference there. It still has a fan, which is nice. And then this is kind of impressive here in that this is all aluminum. This is all aluminum. And, you know, it's a casting. And you can see copper down the center there. See the two strips of copper. So this is a pretty nice rig here. This is actually quite a bit nicer than that other one. So these are made by Our Lifespan Rose Compliant, Rojas. I don't see the name of the company, but I'll put a link if they work in underneath the video here. So let's go put them in and try it out. So you can kind of see it's a totally different flange here. Well, I shouldn't say totally different, but I mean, it's definitely different. This has the little clip-y doodles there. This has a rubber grommet that doesn't compress very much. So we'll see how this goes in, but I do like that the terminals stick up, and they are at the same level. So I think we'll be okay. Let's try it. You know, the hard part is twisting this thing in there because it's not an easy thing to twist into the socket here. So I put down some salt here. We still got quite an ice mound. So let's see if we can get this baby in there. You can see it coming through right here. Okay, I've got it in the hole. Looks like the old one. So there's no dash light error there. So I think we're good. Now let's try the high beam. Let me know if the high beam works. Okay, there's, you know, what it looks like with the low beams just on the garage door. They look pretty even. Here's the high beams. So they're pretty evenly mounted and everything. I think we're golden there. Let's go for a draw. There we go. Got it working. No dash lights or errors or warnings. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is just low beams here. Check this out for the high beams. Once this car goes by, I'll put them on. There's the high beams. Pretty good, huh? That's almost as bright as the roof lights. So, there we go. Look at that. I think we're golden. This is a success. 500 times brighter, folks. Okay, I'm gonna turn off here. Okay, here's the low beams.
I told you there is another.
Here's the high beams. Lights. So the roof lights are, here's the high beams with the roof lights.
Better shut it down.
So with the roof lights, it's really good. Okay, so we're going to do the rear backup lights, which are right in here, in this lower one. And our van didn't come with LED taillights. It came with the standard, so we're going to go ahead and replace them. So I picked up these Oxido bulbs, and these are, you know, 1156s, and they're pretty nice. You can see they got a little projector with the LEDs inside, and then look at all the LEDs are on the outside edge. So these should be pretty bright compared to those other ones I was trying. So you can see right here, I'll show you how these come off. So there's a Allen screw there and an Allen screw right there. So we'll take that off. Easy peasy, huh? Okay, so we got those out. I use this pry tool. It's for car stereos, but that's what I do. I'll show you. Okay, so I got the door halfway, and this thing is pretty loose. And you can kind of get up in here, and it's right there. So it comes out. Let me show you this behind here. There's a plug right there. You can see that. And just grab it by the ends and squeeze, and it'll come right out. Easier said than done, huh? It does. So there it is. And then this thing's loose, and you can see, clip, clip, and they go in here and here. Easy. Okay, so we're just going to take a few screws out here. One, two. And then this comes off. And there's your bulbs. And so this one right here is the one. So we'll go ahead and put our New 1156 bulb in there. And that's it. So you can see it in there. Interesting. There it is. This upper one here, that doesn't have a bulb in it, and there's nothing there. Well, I don't know what they're doing there. Mercedes, what are you doing? Come on.